Well, folks, this is it. It all comes down to this. It's Florida versus USC. Who will take home the national championship for CFT 13? I'm that attic guy alongside with Brownsville Gamer.
Yes, and we're here, and this is it. We started with about 16 teams, and now we're down to the final two. Florida, the second seed, versus the overall seed, number one, USC. And let me tell you something. If you would have imagined that these two teams that we saw in the very first game of the series, that you would think they would be playing for a national championship, would you really think this would be the case? Did you imagine this would be the moment?
Honestly, the way how this tournament has gone compared to 14, these two teams, no, I take that back. One team I knew was going to make it here. The other team, they just
Who was the lock?
USC.
Why?
I mean, they've been dominant throughout this entire tournament. They've showed some, weaknesses here and there. But every game I've seen for them, they've been total dominance.
Well, let's see if it turns around. Florida is the only team that USC was unable to defeat. They lost in the very first game. Could this be revenge for a national championship? The halfback 23 tries to go in, doesn't gain anything. It's a loss of 3, now second and 13.
As Florida gets their first possession, what did you think Florida did? They lost one game, and then they just went on a tear, and their defense is one of the main... Oh, my goodness,
well,
a pick!
That was not a good look for the Florida offense.
Oh, boy.
The safety, number 7, able to recover for a pick, and now the Trojans have the ball.
They might be able to strike first. They're already damn near in the red zone.
Here they are, 22. He's going to go in, and he's going to slide in, and that's going to be a first down, probably on the 3.
And they're already flexing on their opponents already.
Well, this is a very easy opening for the Trojans. They're about to get 6 points to start off in this big national game. And they get stopped. Probably a yard. And now the quarterback goes in again. Number 22 tries to go in again. Maybe a yard. Probably didn't gain anything. This is now 3rd and goal. Can Florida hold them down? He's going to go for the pass. Gets it. And it's going to the tight end, number 86, for a Trojans touchdown.
Florida defense was doing good, and then they just gave up a pick. And now USC capitalized early on, and they strike blood first, 7-0.
Well, look, USC is the team where once they get themselves in a motion, they can't be stopped. Speaking of being stopped, they managed to defeat UCF twice, Florida State, Utah State, a close one, and Michigan State to make it to the championship game.
As Florida gets their second position, as I was saying for Florida before, Florida's defense is one of the main reasons why they're here. I mean, their defense turned it on.
Big hit by the cornerback.
Yeah, as we see there. Their defense is just turned it on. And one of the main reasons, their halfback, one of the main reasons why they got here is hurt. Hopefully it's not too bad.
We'll see if he stays in the game. But right now, the quarterback is going to try to go for a pass.
Let's see what they do here. What do you think Florida has to do in this situation, going this high-power offense from USC?
Well, look, they got to be able to sustain motion while they're going for the run. They didn't gain anything. If they're going to try to spread them out, they're going to need to do it in a fashion where they can take advantage of this mismatch. Oh, boy,
and he's sacked.
But nope, that's not going to work. And that left defensive end took real advantage of it.
So their first possession was a pick. Their second possession is a 3-and-out.
Here we are now with the wide receiver, number 2. He's going to recover the ball. Trojans get the ball back with less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And for the Trojans, I mean, look, their running game is pretty good. I mean, number 22 is highlighting what has been the secret sauce of the Trojan success on offense.
Yeah, as you can see here, a big run as they get ready to get on their first next possession. What do you think Florida have to do against USC's high-powered
Florida has to be able to take advantage of a poor, collapsed offensive line. I mean, there are moments where the quarterback is just in the pocket for way too long, can see the field, get a good sense.
Oh, they got a pick right back.
Look at that. Florida was able to look all over what the quarterback was doing, and that's going to be a big interception for Florida. Speaking of Florida, the halfback is out, and it's going to be gone for 10 weeks.
That means this season is over.
I mean, it ended with a national championship run. Hopefully, Florida can get him a ring with a possible win.
That is true here. So it's an unfortunate event for the halfback, but get well soon, sir. Your health is more important.
With 1:11 in the first quarter, USC still up by 7. Quarterback steps back, actually gets it to the halfback, number 33, and is going to make it for just 3 yards. 2nd and 7 with less than a minute.
Let's see what they do. It's going to be another run. They're running up the middle and only get about 2. It's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, trying to get a groove. They're going to need to try to recover on this play. And will they go with the play action?
No,
goes deep. And no, couldn't stay in. I don't think they're going to challenge it, but they're going for it on 4th.
They're trying to
4th and 5th. Play action again, but
Oh, my goodness.
USC saw that and took big advantage of it. Now they get possession with decent field. And now the halfback again, number 22, is going to go for 5, maybe 6 yards. And that ends the first quarter with USC in the lead, 7-0, 3 quarters away for a national championship.
It's not a second quarter. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just starting the second quarter. USC hands it off. They only get about 1 yard. It's now 3rd and 3.
They're going to have to make a crucial decision, and it looks like USC is going to try to throw it in the air. Let's see what's happening now with 3 wide receivers available. Steps back, sees the first option.
And it's broken up.
And 49 was like, why was that not an interception?
Both teams being aggressive.
USC is going for it on 4th. This time 4th and 3rd. Gets a short pass to number 86, the tight end. Recovers for a first down.
I guess the coach saw something the defense decided to go for, and it paid off.
And look what happened there. You would have thought, easy field goal advantage. Nope. But instead keeps it on the ground, and the halfback goes for another 5 yards.
Let's see what they do here.
For 62 yards with 7 rush attempts.
It's 2nd and 5. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Gets it to the halfback again with the shoulder. That's 4 yards. Makes it 3rd and 1. Gets it to the fullback.
Gets the first.
And that's going to get another first for the Trojans. New set of downs. And the quarterback gets it back to the halfback again. Again for another set of yards. 6 this time. 2nd and 4.
See what they do here.
Another running play. And this time they plugged it up. And it's now 3rd and 5.
Oh, no, he's not getting their halfback's not getting up.
And, well, let's see what happens there. Will he return? We'll find out. But now it's 3rd and 5. Very crucial play for the Trojans. Steps back on the passing play. Gets it out.
Oh, they get stopped again.
Swats it. And that was a very crucial play by number 22, the safety.
Florida's defense is showing why they belong in the national championship as they make UFC settle for 3.
And Trojans are going to take the 3 points, extending the lead now 10-0.
What do you think about that drive so far?
Look
at that Florida's defense.
USC earned every single point for that 10-possession play drive. I mean, look, if you're going to wear down the USC offense, that can be one way to take them off tempo. Mm-hmm. But it just seems to me that the Trojans are in a groove, and they have a lot of trust in their halfback.
That is true. I mean, the halfback is one of the reasons why they're in this league.
Number 33 tries to do something, but the linebackers, they're saying no thank you.
He only gets 1.
So it's 2nd and 9 with about 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
See what they do. They're changing the play.
Quarterback steps back, tries to see an open man.
That's it.
And that's going to be a first down for the Gators.
He had enough time in the pocket.
Number 4 just saw that, made a nice cut. Bam, right there. And that's going to be a first down for the Gators. They need to make something go. Try to get some points on the board before the half.
Yes, they do.
Number 33 is going to keep it on the ground.
And he gets the first.
That's going to be a first down for the Gators.
Let's see what they do here. Man in motion. Ball in midfield.
Goes back to number 33, but no. Number 4 did not want anything for that to go positive for the Gators. And
That's
at this
true.
point,
with the play action pass,
with another play action going deep, is it going to connect?
Let's see what they do
it
here.
Will! And that's going to be a touchdown for the Gators.
What a play by the quarterback. Dunks of about 50 yards.
Number 12 is showing how that arm could work.
Number 4 got just enough separation.
A 47-yard reception for the Gators touchdown.
And they're right back in it.
And here they are. It's now 7-10. Still Trojans lead by 3. They get possession with about 1:15 remaining. It's going to make it to about maybe close to 20.
What a play by Florida to get right back in the game. Exactly.
off the play action. Something that you would not be surprised to see Florida doing.
Right.
But here we go.
Wait a minute.
Number 85 had a response for that, and that was a very key first down for the Trojans.
They got a minute left to go. Can they try to get some points before the half?
Runs it. Number 22 going up the middle. Free safety couldn't do much, but is able to stop him. And the clock's going to at least stop here until now. Going to keep on going. Holds it. Gets it to the tight end. Tight end might go for 6.
And he does.
And he will. Another Trojans touchdown.
And they score before halftime.
And that's going to be 17-7.
Wow, they responded quickly on the next drive.
Still leaving time on the clock. Florida could try to do something. Maybe get it close to 14-17 before the half.
They'll at least get a field goal or something.
They
bounce off.
And doesn't get much momentum. It's going to probably start at the 20.
Let's see what they do here. It's about 45 seconds left to go in the half.
They'll probably get about 3 plays in, maybe a full drive if they can do something here.
Well, they got all 3
Gets it to number 33, stopped by the linebacker, number 55. 2 yards gained, close to 30 seconds left in the second quarter, first half, excuse me. And number 12, play action goes deep. And number 7 read that play and was not going to allow it.
Well, at least it stops the clock. 25 seconds left.
Goes for another play action. This time, will it connect? It will not. And it's a flag.
Play.
Will it be from USC? It seems like it will. And yeah, USC with the legal touching. That's a 5-yard penalty. And that will make it 4th and 13.
And they're going to punt it back.
So that actually goes against Florida. So here we are with about maybe enough for a play. Number 2 is going to get the ball, tries to run it, doesn't get much, will stay at around the 40.
With 12 seconds left, they got enough for at least 2 plays.
I would say a decent 1 play.
Well, no, they got a timeout.
Try to get it deep enough. Yeah, you're right. If they stop the clock, go for 1 more play. Here's one right there, first down.
He gets hammered.
And I think they're going to run that timeout right there with 8 seconds. Enough for at least another play.
He got hammered on that.
But it's still another first down. Can they get it enough for a field goal opportunity?
And no, he's not.
And the ball is loose. And it's the linebacker, number 3, that gets the ball with 4 seconds left.
What a hit. The quarterback wow, what a hit.
And here we are now with Florida's opportunity. Enough for maybe 1 play. Try to get it deep. Get it to connect.
Yeah.
And again, it could be close to a 14-17 USC game.
The line's got to hold it for the quarterback
3
to get
seconds.
The ball off.
Clock is ticking. Going deep. Will not get it. And that's going to end the first half.
Wow. I mean, Florida, their defense is keeping them in this game, but their offense has to step up as we start the third quarter as USC gets the ball back in the second half.
USC looks really good, especially the halfback. He is moving and grooving in all cylinders, and he is showing how versatile he can play against a very aggressive Gator defense.
This is true, but they're somehow able to keep the defense at bay. They're up by 2 possessions.
And here goes number 22 again, exploiting the game.
Ooh.
Exploiting the linebacker.
They are hyped.
12 rushing plays.
You see the
for
quarterback
over 100 yards.
You see the quarterback hyping up his running back.
He's putting up player of the game stats in this national championship.
He could be right there.
Here we go. Clock ticking.
USC smart trying to kill the clock, and we know it is
10
still
seconds
early.
left. Gets it out. Number 22.
Oh.
But 10 was chasing him. Spotted him. Did not waste any time. And I don't think there was no gain.
Yeah, no gain.
So now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's see what they do here.
Sets off. Gets it to number 22. And this time he's going to gain about 8.
So it's 3rd and manageable.
And here, I think they're about 50% in terms of conversions.
And they got it.
And it's going to increase with another first down.
Let's see what they do here. They're probably going to keep running the ball, which is smart. It kills the clock.
Look, this is the type of pace that USC enjoys. They don't need to sling the ball out if they don't have to. And this is the position that they want to play at this point of the game.
They're changing the play.
With 10 seconds left. This time, 22
and nowhere.
Gets stopped by number 10 and number 3.
It's now 2nd and 10. They got back to the line of scrimmage. They're trading the play. Florida their defense has to clamp up here if they want to get a stop, and they do.
The quarterback's going to try to keep it. Only gains a yard. So now it's 3rd and 9. They're going to have to throw the ball out there with 3 eligible receivers. Number 7, step back, and he's going to get sacked. A loss of 10.
What a play.
Oh, man, what a disappointment for USC.
But a great one for Florida as they get the ball back.
And look, there's still a lot of time left in this game. A lot of opportunities for Florida to recover. And that ball is going to stop for a touchback.
What do you think Florida has to do now here in the second half? Do you think they need to change it up?
Florida needs to run down this defense. USC is playing way too fresh on defense.
Ooh, I was almost picked.
And that's another missed opportunity by the quarterback, number 12. He can't be a gunslinger at
wait a minute.
Game. Number 33 is going to keep on moving, and that is another thing that we have to take a look at with Florida's running game. Number 33, don't lose your eye on him because he will run loose.
He has stepped in for the original halfback, and he's doing his thing in the championship game.
Well, it matters here because they need to open up their opportunities for some points. And number 33 will do it again, and another first down by the Gators.
Man, if the way he's been playing, they've been playing him the whole time.
Well, here we go again. Another opportunity for Florida State to try to go downfield.
Let's see what they're going to do here.
Gets it to number 33 again, and another opportunity for a first down. He gets another first? He is chomping down every play by at least 5 yards, and that's going to be another 6. And by the way, the halfback from USC, he's going to be out for 7 weeks.
Oh, boy. Both halfbacks are done for the season.
But at least they're ending in a championship game. But for one of them is going to win that ring. And look at that. USC stopping Florida. They're going to have to settle for 3.
And it is good.
And now it is a one full possession game. They're up by 7, USC.
Beautiful kick.
But Florida, you got to commend them the way they went down the field.
That's true. Why you guys I don't know why these fans look like that. You're still up by a possession.
And it's so uncomfortable knowing how close this game is. USC, number 2, is going to get the ball to start with the kickoff return. He's going to go down to the 20. Number 55 stops him.
Doesn't really get much. It's now 1st and 10. They got to work their way pretty much the length of the field.
Near the 26-yard line, number 7 steps back, scans the field, gets it to the tight end, and that was a lovely play.
He faked me out. I thought he was going to throw it deep.
No, instead he keeps it. Number 22 is going to keep it on the field, and that's going to be another first down with less than 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Number 7 steps back, gets it to number 30, but couldn't do anything with it, and that's going to be a loss of 4.
Yeah,
and with about 4 seconds left, it's going to be the end of the third quarter.
We're now the final quarter. Florida's going to have to do something here. Oh, boy. That's not good.
And it looks like the head coach is going to keep him in the game. And number 22 gets another first down. It seems like 22 is going to stay in the game, but it doesn't look safe. It looks like he has a very high percentage risk of a re-injury.
But like you said, this is a championship game. I mean, these are when legends are made. So, I mean, do you want to take the risk to take him out if he's one of your best players?
At this point,
Oh, wait a minute!
When you play the way they're playing, you're trying to win the game. And that was a first down by the fullback.
They're in the red zone.
The halfback, number 22, tries to make some movement, gets 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, gets it to the fullback, and that's going to be a Trojans touchdown.
Oh, boy, this is not looking good for Florida.
And this could potentially be it unless Florida does something with their next possession.
Let's see what they do. 7 plays, 81 yards.
4 minutes and 3 seconds to go before we call a national champion.
Florida got to do something. On this drive is an important drive. They got to score in this possession.
And it starts here. They make it to the 20, and that's where they're going to stay. And it looks like it's for 23 yards. It's going to be near the 20-yard line to start, 1st and 10. They have 4 minutes to try to do something big.
Play action.
Play action goes deep, but go! Number 85.
What a play
with
by
the
85.
dive. I didn't think that was going to connect.
Me either.
But he keeps it going for a first down for the Gators.
Ball at midfield.
Gives it to 33, goes and runs with it for 7 yards, makes it 2nd and 3.
They got 3 yards, third man, 2nd and 3. They can open the play up here.
Gets it to number 33.
And he gets the first.
Breaks it in. Gets about maybe 7 to 10 yards for a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Like I said, this possession is very important.
Number 12 steps back, scans it out.
Ooh.
No! The tight end.
He had it.
Number 11 is hating the fact that he had it in his hands.
Man, that could have been a huge game, but it's only 2nd and 10.
19 remaining in the tournament.
They got to be aggressive, so I understand the play call.
Number 33 is going to hold on to it. That's going to be a first down and some more. First down by Florida. Number 33 gets it again, and that's going to be for 8 yards.
33 is one of the reasons why they're still in this game.
Playing the same old play, but I don't know. No answer. Number 33
holds
on. And that's going to be a Gators touchdown, and it is not over for Florida.
They're right back in and back down by possession.
It's not over with 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go.
Florida's defense has to step up now. If any of they need to stop, it is right here because this is the game right here.
Now, if USC plays in a very disciplined way,
this could be the final possession.
They can keep it on the ground, manage the clock, and keep it going just enough to make it to the finish line.
Let's see what they do here. Florida's defense got to step up here. This is the game right here with about 3 minutes left to go. They got to stop.
Gets it to the wide receiver number 10, and that's a first down for USC.
They don't have to call timeout because it's still relatively early, but they have to get a stop here. The clock is going. 2:42. USC being smart, killing the clock.
Florida has to make the decision when to use their timeouts.
This is true. They have all 3.
And they're not going to want to waste it knowing that they have the 2 minutes remaining and they can walk in with 3 timeouts. They're going to snap it right here. No, it's actually USC that kind of lost where they were going.
They're lucky they called a timeout on time, and he gets nowhere.
All that, and they didn't gain anything.
Maybe the coach saw something.
2nd and 10. 2 minutes to go. Clock still trimming down.
Florida might have to be conservative if they want to use a timeout here.
I don't think they will. They're going to just keep it going and hope that Florida does something to stop the clock, or maybe USC tries to get out of bounds. Gets it to the wide receiver number 2, right up in the middle of the field, so the clock is going to keep on going.
And Florida did use a timeout.
And here we are. Halfback 22 goes for just 2 yards. Clock is going to go, but there's another timeout used.
Yeah, Florida's going to have to use them.
One more timeout left for the Gators. 1:21 remaining, 2nd and 8. Quarterback number 7 steps back, gets it to the tight end.
Yeah, that's pretty
keeps
much
on moving, and that's another first down.
That's pretty much
and the clock is going to keep ticking. Florida has to make a decision. Can they use their final timeout?
They're going to have to. They don't have much time.
They are approaching the last 60 seconds of the game. The game is so close. Florida needs something to keep on with some time if they get the ball back.
I don't think that's
But I don't think it's going to happen now with just about less than 10 seconds. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. Snaps it in time. Halfback number 22 gets in for 4 yards.
And Florida used their last timeout.
The cornerback is going to be pretty much with a braised rib. I don't think that really matters at this point. This game is pretty much over. USC, in about 37 seconds, will be
a lot of people getting hurt.
The CFT 2013 national champions, as Florida coming so close, but it doesn't matter at this point. I don't know why he doesn't just kneel. With 10 seconds.
He wants to make sure they do not get back in this game.
Well, they're going to milk it to every single second. Here they go. They're going to run it. And it doesn't even matter because the Trojans, representing the University of Southern California, they're the CFT national champions.
Once again, we crown a new champion back-to-back. Brand new champion. USC, once again, the odds-on favorite, and they went all the way and won it. Florida, unfortunately, their run has come to an end.
It's interesting because, like we said before, they first met in the very first game of the tournament, and USC wasn't able to deliver, and they had to play at Florida. But here we are now, USC able to take it home and win a national championship, and they did it in a pretty outstanding game. And we saw moments where Florida could have made a huge upset.
Yes, that is true. Well, folks, it's been a journey throughout this entire tournament. We want to thank everyone for joining us on the CFT Tournament 13. It's been a hell of a ride, but stay tuned. We're not done yet because coming soon is the new modern CFT.
We'll see some new teams, new formatting, because now we have over 20 teams competing.
Wow, really? 20 teams?
And we're talking about the nation's best, from Michigan to Texas to Washington to new programs like Liberty and Miami of Ohio and Tulane.
Well, yes, folks, don't worry. We'll have new games for you soon. But once again, we want to thank everyone for joining us for the last two classics as we wrap up the classic edition of CFT tournament. And we want to thank everyone for joining us, liking, commenting, and subscribing. For all of us here at BVG Studios, I'm that other guy.
And this is the Brownsville Gamer saying thank you so much for watching. Again, it's the University of Southern California, the Trojans, national champions of the CFT. They defeat the University of Florida.